4 years ago, Judith and her best friend disappeared from their small town of Roswell Station. 2 years ago, only Judith returned, permanently mutilated and not able to speak. Ignored by those who were once her friends and family, will she unravel once her town is attacked, or will she remain silent forever?
From the outside, Brendan Chase seems to have it pretty easy. He's a star wrestler, a video game aficionado, and a loving boyfriend to his seemingly perfect match, Vanessa. But on the inside, Brendan struggles to understand why his body feels so wrong. Is there even a name for guys like him? Guys who sometimes want to be girls?
Nate Foster has big dreams. His whole life he's wanted to star in a Broadway show. But how is Nate supposed to make his dreams come true when he's stuck where no one appreciates a good show tune? With his best friend's help, Nate plans a daring escape to New York, where there's an open casting call for E.T. the musical.
Jeremy hears voices, specifically one voice, the ghost of Jacob Grimm, one half of the Brothers Grimm. Jacob watches over Jeremy, protecting him from an unknown dark evil whispered about in the space between this world and the next. But Jacob can't protect Jeremy from everything.
Set over the course of one school year in 1986, this is the story of two star-crossed misfits, smart enough to know that first love almost never lasts, but brave and desperate enough to try.
An archaeologist who unearths a mysterious artifact, an airman who finds himself far from home, a painter, a ghost, a vampire, and a Viking. The 7 stories in this compelling novel all take place on the remote Scandinavian island of Blest, where a powerful plant that resembles a dragon grows.
It's 1950, and as the French Quarter of New Orleans simmers with secrets, 17-year-old Josie Moraine is silently stirring a pot of her own. Josie wants more out of life than the Big Easy has to offer. She devises a plan to get out, but a mysterious death in the quarter leaves Josie tangled in an investigation that will challenge her allegiance to her mother and her conscience.
Ryan Dean is a 14-year-old junior at a boarding school. He's rooming with the biggest bully on the rugby team, and he's madly in love with his best friend Annie. With the help of his sense of humor and rugby buddies, Ryan Dean manages to survive life's complications and even find some happiness along the way.
13-year-old Habbo has always been different, light eyes, yellow hair, and white skin. His father, unable to accept Habbo, abandons the family. His mother can scarcely look at him. His brothers are cruel, and the other children never invite him to play. He is different, he is unloved, and he is hunted.
While flying an Allied fighter plane from Paris to England, American ATA pilot and amateur poet Rose Justice is captured by the Nazis and sent to a women's concentration camp. Trapped in horrific circumstances, Rose finds hope in the impossible through the loyalty, bravery, and friendship of her fellow